What's going on, people? So I wanted to make a video in response to some of the things that some Nigerians say about us black South Africans, that we are lazy, they call us slaves, they say that South Africa is not a real African country, they tell us that we are nothing without white people, they say that we depend on white people. Now, I don't appreciate all of these insults by Nigerians, and this is not something that started with xenophobia. These types of insults from Nigerians are very old in this country. So it's not something that started with xenophobia. And it's interesting how they call us slaves, but they are the ones wanting to live in the country of slaves. They are the ones complaining about how difficult it is to get a visa for this country. They are the ones who have to queue at the Home Affairs Department and all of the refugee centers in the country, struggling to get documentation for this country. We are not the ones wanting to go and live in Nigeria. When Nigerians say that we are nothing without white people, I sometimes get offended, but then if I think about it, I shouldn't really be offended, because most, Nigerians and West Africans in general tend to put, white people on this pedestal. They think that white people are above everybody. In fact, some Nigerians even say that the reason why Nigeria is underdeveloped is because there are no white people in Nigeria. Some Nigerians even wish to be recolonized, and they lament and say that they got independence way too early, and they love pointing at South Africa and saying that, oh well, look at South Africa, they were the last country to get independence, and look at their development. So really, to have some Nigerians wanting to be recolonized so that their country could be more developed really speaks to the failure of Nigeria. So that's why I'm not offended when I hear Nigerians saying things like that. Nigerians love pointing out how smart they are, how educated they are, but the thing is, what is the point of being smart and what is the point of being educated if you can't use all of that knowledge to uplift your own people? Then what's the point? Nigeria is one of the most underdeveloped countries in Africa that struggle with basic infrastructure such as electricity. There are so many countries in Africa that are doing so much better than Nigeria, that have got a quality of life that is so much better than Nigeria. Botswana, Namibia, Kenya, Seychelles, but the people from those countries, you'll never ever hear them talk about how smart they are, talk about how important they are. Now, if you are a person that is very pompous and you think that you are above everybody, I don't mind, to be honest. I truly don't care. But you've got to be able to back it up. Don't tell me about how smart you are. Show me how smart you are. Nigerians come to this country for a lot of things. Whether it's to shoot their music videos, whether it's for medical services, whether it's for, university education, whether it's for, to shoot some of their TV shows. But do you ever hear us, using any of that to try and show people or to show other Africans how big and how important we are? So like, everybody is laughing at you behind your back because you love having very big opinions about other people and other countries and their socio-economic problems. But the gag is, you are the one without electricity. You are the ones without roads and healthcare. So before you try and call me out on my xenophobia, I think that you need to have a look in the mirror, because there is xenophobia in Nigeria, okay? Nigerians, they may have not killed, Africans from other African countries, like in the case of South Africa a few years ago, but they treat, okay, immigrants from other African countries with disdain. There are homophobic killings in Nigeria. There are tribal killings in Nigeria. There are religious killings in Nigeria. Okay, there are ethnic killings in Nigeria. So why do you have selective outrage when it comes to hate crimes? You see South Africans committing hate crimes, you've got a very big problem. But you yourself are doing the exact same thing. I don't really have a problem with Nigerians. It's just that I have met a whole lot of very arrogant Nigerians. Now, I don't have a problem with arrogance, okay? But you have got to be able to back it up.